and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for watching. Today we've been called by a customer that has a loaded propane bulk tanker delivery truck, single axle that has either a locked up wheel bearing or locked up brakes, uncertain which. I'm in truck number 17 with our TRAILEZE trailer TE801. So we're going to go load it, haul it back, and see if we can't get it fixed. Here we go. But okay, we are here. I'll go talk to the driver real quick.
Where do you want me to start with the colors you're saying?
I put one right here on the corner,
okay,
because when I ramp this down, our lights aren't visible.
Okay.
And here, don't turn your back to traffic. Always face traffic.
Okay.
Start right there, put one here, and then I'd skip the driveway so that we've got room. You know, always walk towards traffic. Don't put your back to them. When that little car goes by, I'd set one right on the white line and then just start angling them back towards that second driveway. Howdy, sir. Which one's locked up on you?
Right.
Is it locked up now still? Woo, it's hot. That hub's hot. Really? Woo. She's warm.
There may be some bearing trouble on it too.
That's what I'm wondering, if it's got a wheel bearing out.
Getting a lot of vibration out of that.
Has it? Okay, yeah, it's probably a wheel bearing shot.
At least I found a wide spot.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go get a house back there.
Oh, I didn't even notice this other lane, but at least this way I'm out here where I can head on down. We'll head to the bottom of the hill, and I got a good, oh yeah, go back that way. Yeah, yep, sorry, I should have been more specific.
It'll back up some, but it won't go forward at all.
Won't go forward at all?
Maybe a little. You have to force it. Oh, ain't that neat?
That's why I said I'd bring this truck, or this truck and trailer. We can just load it up on there, hopefully. All right. Okay, Dalton, here's where I'm going to need you to help watch. Darn it. All right. If I can get it to go forward, I'll back it up a little bit and we'll just drive it right up on there. If not, I'm not sure what we're going to do. If not, I may have to wiggle in front of him and just try to load him that way. Whew, I can smell it. It's hot. Even if I can get it straightened out enough to where it's in a good straight line, I can tie the winch to it if it won't go forward. So he said he didn't think it would go forward. Yep, watch yourself back there. I'm going to try to go forward with it. Okay, it's moving forward. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is walk up on the deck, right in the center. Just help guide me up. The back going to come on good, or do we need to readjust for the back? Bring the right over a little bit and then straighten out. Okay, gotcha. Putting a lot of trust in you here. On, we need to back to where we can tie it down. That's all we really need. All right, I'm gonna stop right here, set the parking brake, and I'll get out and take a quick look, see how we're lined up. Yeah. I think we're good. It's a little over this way, but not bad. I mean, it's just a matter of an inch or two, so. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, we'll start chaining her down. Grab some of the chains. Oh, you already hopped down. Okay. There's short chains right by the winch. They're single hooked chains. Just start tossing some down the center of the trailer to the rear. And then some binders are in that left front pocket on the trailer. Slide at least 2 of them. Well, yeah, slide 2 underneath the truck all the way to the back end. That way you don't have to carry them. Yep, just slide. Yeah, you just grab a hold of them and give them a toss underneath the center of the trailer so that they slide down underneath all the way to the back. Yeah, we'll start out with 2. We'll end up putting more on it, but we'll start out with 2. Start out with 2. We always tie the front off first so it doesn't roll off backwards on us. No, I'll work with you up front. Let's tie that front down first. Yep, our binders are under here. Again, you can take them and just, yeah, we'll need 2 more up here. We'll probably end up with 6 or 8 total, but we'll start with these. Around the axle, like on the outside of the spring. Watch out for the tie rod. You do not want to get the chain on the other side of the tie rod. You want to drop it just straight down behind the axle. Your hook in. There you go, straight down. Alright, then just chain it back into itself. Alright, and then we'll cross them up here in front of it. Mine will go over here, yours will go over my way. We'll go. Do what, sir? Not always. Sometimes you pull straight forward, just depends on what we're doing. But since, oh, you came undone. It doesn't have to be super tight. You can make a bigger loop if you need to. There you go. Just keep. No, okay. Now, you've got just the tip inside the chain. The chain, the entire length needs to be inside. Yep. There you go. That's just your first day. You'll get it. It's all right. Now, just drop 1 link in there and grab the 2nd link. Well, that's okay. That's all right. What you got right there is fine. Make make sure that it locks into that key slot. Okay. Put your binder down here. Pull the chain snug as you can get it and grab it the farthest away length that you can get. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Got it here. You did the same thing there. It's got to be all the way in the throat. There, like that. Yep, like that. And then tighten her down. I've just always gotten in the habit of doing the front one first. That way it's safer for you to go to the back. Now you are. Hold on, before you do that, since you loosened it up some, you can take a link or two out of it. Tighten her up. Okay, I'm going to sneak around you and shut the truck off. Get her snugged down good. Okay, yeah. Whoop. Now come around to the back. Watch out, you got a truck coming. It's better to climb down and walk off. And try to stay on the non-traffic side when at all possible. Let's see. Looks like we're going to have to. We're going to have to be under in here. Like I said, we'll probably end up with more than one chain on this rascal, or more than one set of chains for the rear. Okay. All right. So we'll basically do the same thing here. Chain around the axle, make sure it's not hitting the brake chamber back there, or not the brake chamber, but the S-cam arm. You'll be able to tell.
Okay, I don't think it is.
Okay. All right, now let me see. Yeah, you keep wanting to tip hook it.
No, I'm trying to get it in there.
Give yourself some more slack. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be tight. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Now, let me see if we pull it this way. Okay, yeah, we'll be all right. So we'll do the same thing there. We'll cross it. Your end will go over there. Mine will go over here.
Like 2 links in it.
1 or 2 links is all you need to go, because you don't want it hanging down under the trailer to where it'll wrap up in something. Now I'm gonna take out and grab some more length on my binder. There you go, now you got it in the right one. So we don't hit each other's hands here. You go ahead. I'm watching you. Okay. No, but she went. We got her on there.
Maybe it takes force. That's after about 2.5 hours of cooling.
She's still warm. She's still warm.
Ever since I've been driving this thing for about 10 months, it's always had a vibration. And I told the boss here lately, I said, that vibration is getting worse.
Really?
That old mirror and everything was vibrating.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it sounds like a wheel bearing. We'll figure it out though. All right, Dalton, you see how I redid the cones? That's more what I meant, more of a taper. You don't box it off, you want to taper. And realistically, we should have went and tapered them all the way back to that next driveway. Okay. That's all right. Like I said, it's your first day. You'll learn.
All right. First day. You'll see me again.
All right, so we've got the axles chained down, but we don't have the chassis chained down. Especially with a tank like this, there's some liquid in the tank and then there's some gas. Okay. You have a risk of that rolling.
Yep.
Well, we've got it chained down good, but we've only got 4 3/8 chains, which is right on the line of being legal. So overkill is underrated is my motto. Okay. So we'll come back and we'll grab a couple of more points and pull the frame down so that the suspension doesn't give. Right now we've just got the axles.
Okay.
We want to grab a hold of the frame.
How many more?
Do you have probably 4? Do you have the toe pins that go in this truck? Are they under the seat like they are in most of them?
Something right here in this door.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say usually they're under the passenger seat.
Unlock the door. Let me go around and unlock it.
I'll get it. You don't have to get up here. I'll get it.
I'm pretty sure they're right here in this door.
Yep. Yeah, they are on our 337. We've got 2 337s and they're usually right there on that passenger side.
Stuff laying right here.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, if you'll just leave that open, I'll close this door and I'll come out that way.
Got it?
Yes, sir. I got it. Thank you. Well,
ain't never been used yet.
We're missing 1 cotter pin, but we can make it work. That son of a gun locked on us again?
Hopefully it didn't lock both sides.
Okay, these go in those square receivers right there, right in the center of the bumper. Nope, center of the bumper that goes straight in from the front. Nope. Take the yoke like this, and it goes straight in like that. There's a black receiver hitch right here on each side of the opening, the center opening of the bumper. There you go, right like that. This pin goes down. This one goes on the back side to hold it in place. That's what that little ear here is for. I'll do that because I know where they lock.
Okay. Just put another pin in this front one?
Yep. Oh, come on. Come on, you.
So the other pin's gonna go right here, sideways?
Yeah, the other pin will go in the back to anchor that. There we go. this one, they go in and they turn because that, oh shoot. This one's not wanting to work like it should. Come on, get out of there. Come in from the inside. Yep. It has that little lip on it. That lip fits in a groove, and you should be able to fit it in there and rotate it. This deadgum thing. Come on.
Like I'm all the way through this hole.
Okay. All right, you can see it from your side where that hole is elongated. And that ear right here fits through that elongated hole and then pivots. That way that pin doesn't come out. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think I got this one on the end.
Okay. Oh, you're good. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
You had less trouble with it than I did. I was trying to get it from underneath. You can get it right here where you can see it.
There's no pin on the outside that holds it?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why you it fits in that slot and you rotate it, and then gravity keeps it down. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we'll take these. And we don't have to cross these. We can just go straight down with them. We can either go here or we can go. Yeah, I think I'll go close. That way it's pulling down on it more. Won't get as much flex. Same holes we were using here, except go to the outside. Nope. Outside edge, back behind you, by your heel. There you go. Do what, sir?
And I probably smacked myself in the head.
Oh, you learn which way to move your chin so you don't get smacked by them. And then now watch as I'm cranking this. You see how it's pulling the suspension down? That's what we want. That way you don't get that flex in it. We've got, like I said earlier, we've got the axles tied down, but now we want to compress that suspension some so the liquid in that tank doesn't slosh around. Okay, you'll probably want it a little, one other link or two out of the chain if possible.
Okay, up here.
Yep, or else it may not tighten it up on you.
Like that?
No, I meant on your load binder. Get as many links out of that as you can. It'll make tightening it up a whole lot easier. Crank her down tight. Oh, you're out of binder.
Yeah, so I do need to move it up a little bit.
Well, you saw how I was opening the binder up?
Yeah.
Just lengthening the binder first before I tighten it down.
Okay.
So yeah, take it loose and then expand your binder out before you start tightening it. That way you've got, like here, you've got room to play with.
Okay.
You can go in or out as necessary. Because you ran out of threads before you were completely tied down there. I'll go ahead and start tying the back down while you get that one. Yeah, just take it loose Let me show you a trick. First of all, whoever did this, there's more thread here than there is here. So you need to take this one and equal it out.
Okay.
Somebody used this and didn't equal them out.
Okay.
Then you can take it, keep your face out of the way.
Don't have long arms.
It helps to have long arms, which you do.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
You should be good now.
Okay.
And like I said, try to get it as tight as you can on your links whenever you go.
About right there.
Well, whatever your other
Make
is.
sure that's,
yeah, you
yep.
get it as tight as you can,
Okay.
and then crank her down. And then, like I did, loop your chain, your loose chain around so it doesn't fall off. All right, I'm gonna walk around to the back. There you go, that ought to be good.
Okay.
As long as we've got that suspension compressed. Yep, take your chain and just wrap it around so you get as much slack out of it as possible. And then sometimes you'll take if you can't, you'll take a bungee cord and tie it off in towards the center of the trailer. You know, whatever you can to not leave your chains loose. Yes, sir, but we can get them. It's all right.
Kind of old school. I used to not doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like to sit and watch other people work. Oop. Hold on, wait a minute. I was going to go around this. It's a good solid bumper, but then look right in there. There's tow hooks. Grab a hold of those frame hooks. That's what they're designed for.
So drop it in around that one.
Yep. Just like you did with the axle. And then we'll just bring it straight here. So it's pulling it straight down on the suspension as we can get it. And do you understand why we put the second set of 4 chains on?
Yeah, so it's not just the axle being tied down, it's the whole frame.
The whole frame, yep. We're compressing the suspension so that we don't get that suspension wobble. It's just an added measure of safety, especially with a loaded tank or a partially loaded tank. How full are you? Probably full. Full, you got less problems than you do with a half. Yeah, you don't have near as much slosh as you would with a half.
I started driving a diesel.
Yeah.
I had one that didn't have no baffles in it.
Oh.
I stopped at the stop sign and it just goes.
Oh yeah. Smooth bore.
It sloshes away, it pushes me forward out of the traffic.
I don't know how long you lived in the area. Do you remember the old Cape Bridge?
I've only been there 23 years.
Okay, all right. We had the old Cape Bridge down here.
When they demolition?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right before they were demoing it, there was a drilling company that was drilling under the river, and they would make the drill mud on one side of the river, and then they'd go on the other side of the river, pick up the dirty mud, bring it back across the Illinois-Missouri River Bridge, and process it and send it back across. Well, that South Sprague Street light that used to be there, they'd pop drive shafts loaded with that mud. They weren't scaling them. They were coming back 100,000 plus, smooth bore tanks, and probably 3/4 full, and that sloshy mud. Oh my gosh, you talk about slamming you at a stoplight. are trying to take off at that light. I mean, oh man, you just pray that that clutch held in. All right.
All right, collect our cones.
Well, let me get the axle slid back. The cones is the very last thing we do. Let me get the axle slid back. You put the axles back under the load first before you tilt it. And on this one, most of the load is back here, especially since we're tilted down. But if you watch, as you take the axles back, it's lifting the tailboard up. But it's also taking weight off of the drive. So there's a balance here. If we weren't on level ground, we'd have to do it a little different. Okay. Again, that's something we'll teach you as we go along.
All right.
So I'm gonna level the bed out a little bit. Now that I'm kind of centered under the load.
Yeah. Now, if this was an empty load, would you just have to do the first part what we did with the axles?
Yeah, if this was just an empty truck, we wouldn't have had to put 8 chains on it.
Yeah.
We would have just put the 4 chains.
Basically keep it from rolling, we had to get the frame tied down.
Correct. And granted, what I did here is overkill, but with a hazmat load, I don't believe in overkill.
Yep.
No, because you wreck that, inspector comes out.
Oh my gosh.
When you wreck a hazmat, everybody comes out.
You betcha.
I bet.
You betcha.
I had a tank come off of the trailer one time, a little 500 gallon. And before I got it all cooped up on the side of the road, there was a fire trucks, highway patrol.
Oh yeah.
I said, I got her under control, boy.
All right. Now, since there's just, I mean, there's 3 of us, but there's 2 of us that work here, so we'll do this together. A lot of times we work these alone, so you got to learn how to do this by yourself. But since there's 2 of us, we'll have one watching out,
Okay.
obviously. But walk as far away from the white line as possible. Start at the very rear, as far away from the truck as you can. Wait till this car passes. Pick up your first cone and either walk backwards or sideways, but always keep your head facing traffic that's coming to you.
Okay.
Grab your next cone, come back over to the side, get away from the white line. Always watching that traffic behind you. Grab your next one, back away from the white line. It's called keeping your head on a swivel. You're constantly watching traffic. That's the biggest thing that'll kill you out here is traffic. Thankfully, this isn't too super busy right here.
Yeah, not I'm all over respectful. They won't.
Nope. All right, I'll let you pick those up, young man, and I'll watch your back. Yeah, walk around this way, and then we'll put them under the bunk where we got them. I'll have you climb in, and you'll have to sit in the bunk. So this gentleman has a place up front.
Yeah, I get back there, I'll fall asleep.
I wouldn't fault you for that. They go on the other side,
Okay.
under the, or you can go in through this way. That's fine. Here, I can hand them to you.
Just for future reference, how do they go?
Other side, the bunk door. There's a big wide open. Here, just climb in the bunk, and I'll show you. I'll hand them to you. Right through there. That way it's a one-person job. If you have to, you can just throw them up in there. Okay. Yeah, you can take the headsets off now if you need to, or if you want to. Whew.
Not too bad?
No. Thankfully, traffic wasn't too bad.
I see from the other side over there about Thieves go this way?
Yep.
I can see like a little pavilion or something.
Yep. Well, the little pavilion is actually a winery that goes, if you go down through Scott City and take the main street out that way.
Yeah. I might have to go make it through. This don't make a circle.
Yeah, it does. You can go all the way down here to the four-way stop. There's a four-way stop, and if you keep going straight through the four-way, you'll end up at an old rock quarry. But the port is down on the left. If you turn right at the four-way stop, it takes you the back way into Scott City. You go to the next stop sign down there. If you turn left, it'll take you straight down to the riverfront, down at the winery, the little building that you see across the river at Thieves.
I'm going to have to take you a trip.
Down by the railroad trestle bridge.
I can see it from the other side, so I'd like to go over and check it out.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, is there a way I get my lunch box out of there?
Yes, sir.
Actually, I got some paperwork I need.
Hey, Dalton. Got your headset? Just, I didn't know if you'd, I didn't see it in there. Okay, so we are safely back at the shop. She hasn't moved anywhere, which was the goal. Got it. We are good. Now, a small trick on these: push everything right into the center, and then we'll basically drive over it. That way we're not having to carry the chains and everything around it. Once we unload it, then we've got a straight walk up the deck. We don't have to carry them around or up and over and all that stuff, so makes it a little bit easier. You're longer armed than I can. I can't do that.
Yeah, it comes in handy.
Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can flip it like that. It unhooks itself. And then again, you just put everything, just give it a
Up and down.
yep, there you go, unhook it. There you go. Just like that, leave everything in the center on the wood. That way your tires all clear it. I'll roll everything back while we still got the front hooked up. Can you hear it shifting the weight transfer? All right. darn it. Caught on the edge. Yours did the same thing. Yep. Caught on the edge. Put those back in his truck whenever we get it.
All right.
Be able to flip mine until you get yours off. Give yourself some more slack. Go back there, and then you like you're cracking a whip. I got a few years on you.
Yeah.
It'll come with time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now.
Now I'm gonna watch you come off
Yep.
the truck.
Yep. Coming off is easier. I still prefer you to stay up on front. I don't want you behind me in case it rolls off, but you can squat down and watch under the truck. Basically, as long as I keep the wheel straight, we should be pretty good. Okay. Brakes are released and it's in reverse. We good to go? Slow and easy. Back tires are on the ground. Okay. Okay, fronts are off. We are clear. That's all right. Trailer must be sitting in a hole. All right, put everything up. Oh, shoot. I got the key. I need to put his tow hooks back. I'll get them. Go ahead. You start putting the chains and binders up. I'll get his tow hooks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is unloaded, safely back at the shop. We are good to go. As always, thank you for watching, and God bless.